is already dancing across the set. Yesterday we had Josie Marin, right, Brian, my producer, and I'm telling you, the models went crazy over a new scent. And twice in the show, I've seen Blair beam, like, oh my gosh, I love this. Once was with Mark Fisher, but right now, here's the moment. If you're in the other room, you gotta come in and take a look at these shoes. They couldn't be more in style. They couldn't be better. And they're from one of my favorite brands, L'Artiste by Spring Step. I'm actually meeting with our buyer later this week, this coming Friday, because she's like, Jane, every time we have them, I'm like, I know they sell out. Oh my gosh, look at this blue. So last call on the blue, even though these are brand new, only 2 dozen remain, and we have European sizes we'll show you in a moment. Next to that, we have them in black. Okay, this might make up for the fact that the color in the Mark Fisher sold out completely, because look at this. I have another pair of L'Artiste by Spring Step shoes. They have like a rainbow thread that runs through it. Do you see that? So all of that stitching actually is like a rainbow thread or like a rainbow yarn. So every color is going to go with these boots. Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. That's the black. And then we have it in brown that I'm wearing. And you know what? I usually tend to go to the cooler colors, but I'm obsessed with this brown. Now let's take a look at the size chart. And if you've never worn L'Artiste by Spring Step, it is my secret shoe weapon here at QVC, because when I buy them all the time, I always see what's new for the season. And then people will say to me, where'd you get your shoes? And I say QVC, and they're like, really? And I'm like, yes. So I'm right now in the size 37, and they feel very comfortable, and I could wear that barefoot. If I wanted to wear a sock, I would go up to a 7.5. Therefore, I would buy the 38. Full disclosure, for fall, I usually buy the 38 because my daughter's also a size 8, and I can't tell you how many times she has borrowed my shoes and never given them back in the L'Artiste by Spring Step. Like, could these be more on trend if we tried? No. Blue is last call. They are awesome. They are gorgeous. I guess I'll pick up the black to talk about it, because that's what our Blair is wearing, and they're amazing. If you saw this shoe at $300 or $400 or $500, I don't think any of us would blink an eye, because we know leather, we know expensive leathers, and we know that this shoe is made beautifully. Started by two brothers who came to the U.S., came to New York, looked at women hobbling around in high heels or switching from white lace-up sneakers to cute shoes, and said, wait a minute, there's got to be a better way. They're based in Florida. That's where all the design team works out of. And they come up with these gorgeous shoes that you would never know are comfort shoes, but they are. We have free shipping and handling. And we have a little thing going on with L'Artiste by Spring Step. So many times I'll get off the air and like life gets in the way. And then a day or two later, I'm like, oh, you know what? Let me go back and get those boots. In this case, I might search Nailhead. I might just search L'Artiste. I might just search Spring Step. It'll all pop up. And when I get to QVC.com, it is sold out, sold out, sold out, or the sizes aren't even on the air. And I'm like, wait, how did that happen? As you can see in the blue. But can we talk about the shoe? It's got a beautiful almond-shaped toe. It's a nod to Western, but it's not that pointy toe that's so hard to wear. The first leather is all done in a beautiful embossed leather that you might find on a saddle. The second leather is this hand-painted distressed leather that's absolutely gorgeous. Then you get that same tooled leather across the instep with the beautiful stud detailing and the decorative Western buckles. You don't have to teeter on a high heel. Oh no, you don't. That's 1.5 inches. That is a comfort height on a heel, and then an EVA outsole that even has texturing. And I'm really sad because Brian has an update for me, and that makes me sad. Okay, the final 350 and maybe for the year remain. Blue has just sold out, so I have to hand them off to Chris. Black, brown is going to be the next to go. Are you switching, Blair? I don't. You don't? You only have one color? Okay, I'm actually going to go over to my Blair. Because I'm going to show you how this looks in a boot cut. So these are brand new today. Like, can you believe how comfortable they are, Blair? Like, usually if you're wearing something this pretty, something this interesting, something this exciting, you're kind of like, okay, well, I gotta, sort of give up the comfort and I won't be able to, wear them all day long. Yes, you will. I really don't know where to tell you to go, except if you can swing it on Easy Pay, get both. because you wear the black with all, and I love the fact that the black has gold, because a lot of times black shoes have silver accents, and that just makes it even more interesting. But if you wear the warm tones, if you love the Lori felt sweater like I'm wearing, then you might want to go ahead and get the cool brown. And then I'll just stand down here, Sean, for you so you can see I have a Lori felt boot cut jean on. So even again, if your boot cut goes up and over that ankle part, it's not too wide, it doesn't look weird, it's so comfortable, it's so flexible. I mean, these leathers are hand painted. Whenever it says l'artiste from the French, that means artist, that means that it has been painted and touched and accented by hand. So you really are getting a work of art in a pair of shoes at a crazy good price. So we lost the blue. Here's the next update. We had 700 in these shoes. We have 250 remaining. If you want the brown that I have on, we only have about 100 to go around. The black is the one that gives you in the stitching pops of color. So there's yellows and greens and reds and blues and burgundies. So again, a great shoe to travel with. And here's what I love about L'artiste by Springstep. I have never given a shoe away. I mean, every single year, if I get new shoes in, I try to donate other shoes, but I will never give my L'artiste away. My daughter has been raised on shoes, and she has excellent taste when it comes to shoes, and she got a pair of L'artiste by Springstep because she loved Mom so much, and I was like so thrilled. So final few remaining, one color gone, another color about to go, and discover this amazing brand. European sizes, so free exchanges, no worries. Like I said, I'm gonna get the 30